So the point here in the passage, when it says working at home, I think there is that emphasis on work, and that work is a good thing, and that work, when done for the glory of God, glorifies God, regardless of how trivial or inconsequential we might think that work is. That when we do it with our energy and with all diligence and according to our responsibilities for that season in life, then that work glorifies God. So if a woman is in the marketplace and she is a single woman and has a career and is balancing a spreadsheet or doing something else, her work is meaningful. Her work matters to God, and her work is for the glory of God. And for women also who are married in various seasons, work can happen in different locations.
And let me back up just for a moment, and because this passage talks about women being workers at home, and that leads to something that I think is very controversial and not understood well in even among believers in our day. And that is, in Scripture, you do see back to Genesis and then into the New Testament, you see a gender-specific emphasis on work responsibility. Now, this can get a little thorny, but let's unpack that for just a moment.
That is so true. I mean, we saw that as we studied True Woman 101 and went through Genesis and walked through the first 3 chapters of Genesis, that even in creation, as God created us, God created man, he created woman, and he gave men a distinct responsibility for provision, for providing for the home, providing for the family. Now, that doesn't mean exclusive. That doesn't mean that a woman cannot provide financially, or that there are not situations in which she does or she cannot.
But it does mean that he bears the primary responsibility to see that the provision is taking place.
To see that everything's well looked after in terms of the financial needs of the family. Woman, on the other hand, has this specific, or unique rather, connection to the home, to nurturing and to mothering and to looking after the environment that is the home, to make that a place of life and growth and vitality. And that doesn't mean that a man doesn't do that as well. Of course he does that as well, and he contributes. But there is a unique responsibility on the shoulders of woman. That woman is tied to the home in a unique way. And that is a totally culturally inappropriate message,
right.
a countercultural message to the hilt.